Crack them open, boys.
Here's to the start of a
Brand new friendship.
Good evening, guys and gals, and welcome to Nice Guys Finish Last. I'm Zach Good.
Tristan Butler.
Carter Board.
Canyon Walker.
Dylan McCall.
I had to do it that way.
What's my last name?
We've all been drinking a little bit already.
So, these are the boys. These are the boys. So,
These are
I guess let's kick it off with how do we know each other? You know, what's why are you here? Why are we here? So, Canyon.
Whoa. I didn't start. Okay. I wasn't prepared for the first take here, but how we know each other?
Yeah.
Basically, we went to high school together. Friendship kind of just lasted throughout the years, really. It's pretty much the basic of it. Does anyone else have any?
Well, yeah,
input?
Carter was
there
actually-
wasn't really like an actual way that I feel like it really started, because we all just kind of started hanging out for playing video games,
Pretty much.
and then actually hung out in person when we were like, okay. Like,
I
we
guess
actually-
he's cool.
Yeah, you know.
Carter was a homeless man we actually picked up at one of our adventures.
Thanks.
So he's just kind of here.
Appreciate
Kind
you
of
bringing my life around.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah.
We also have Zach behind the camera.
You.
Yeah.
He's our
He's
man.
our mystery man,
He's our young
our
guy.
go-to guy.
Just give them a little something.
Give me a little something.
No, just give
Hello world. I'm here.
So yeah, just lasted through the years and various adventures, and lots of bar scenes lately.
Lots of bars.
Mr. Butler, what's your most recent bar activities?
I couldn't even tell you the last time I've been to the bar.
Well, recently it's unfortunate that they're all kind of closed. We don't have good stories. I mean, we do have some good stories.
Yeah.
I mean, we do
I
have
got
some
some
good
great
stories.
court. I don't even know the last time. When was the
We
last
just
time?
went out the other night. Didn't we, Zach?
Dude, I can't even remember what I had for breakfast this
Oh,
morning.
shit.
Oh,
I mean,
no.
I don't even remember when the last time we went out was. When was it?
I don't know.
all I
let's
know
just
is
say
that
it
the
was
last
week.
time that I remember having a great time going out was East Lansing, being in line for Harper's. Because I got wasted in the line for Harper's.
Oh yeah.
When was
we
that?
Went
Do you
to,
remember that?
I was there?
yeah. We went to the convenience
Did I skip
store.
this slide?
We went to the convenience store and then we just
Yeah.
drank before Harper's.
Yeah.
We were talking about stocks and
Yeah, we were
money.
talking about stuff.
Oh,
like
yeah.
that.
Yep, just some random dude coming up talking about
He
stocks.
said we should invest in, what was it? Amazon? Too late for that. huh?
No.
I mean,
Carnival Cruise Line.
No, he said Lululemon.
Yeah, I was
He
gonna
did
say.
say
I did say
Lululemon.
Lululemon.
Oh, that's right up your alley.
Yeah.
they're not even got Carnival Cruise Lines for
Branding.
that one.
Lululemon.
I think that was also
Sponsor me.
That was.
All right, so we're all here obviously because Nice Guys finished last, and I'm sure that's why you guys have joined us for this wild ride. But no matter what it seems that we do, whether we're nice or whether we take girls out on dates or whatever, you finish last if you're a nice guy. So we're here to tell you what to do if you want to do it, what we've done, and how it's worked out for us.
And two actually experienced people who have been in relationships here for a while.
Nah, we're all fuckboys.
We're gonna have a lot of different perspectives here.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of us are in different stages of that point in our lives.
Most of what
Yeah.
we say is probably what you shouldn't do.
I mean, we've got some good advice along the way.
Well,
It's a give and take.
There's some. We have some experiences where hopefully you can learn from our mistakes.
I like that.
That's beautiful. All right, so Tristan, where are you at in your life right now? Are you looking for love or?
I'm single.
Okay, ready to mingle, huh? One of these actually.
Sure.
Sure. Dill, where are you at?
Basically
Been
married.
in a relationship for the past 6 years now.
Past 6 years.
Yup.
That's a long ass time.
Different zip codes though, right?
Oh, dude, oh my god, that was so funny. What'd your dad say?
I'm joking.
No, that's a good. That's a
Yeah.
zip codes. It doesn't count.
Different zip codes
Your
doesn't count.
dad of all people, dude.
Uh-huh.
What the-
He's taught me well. He has taught me well for
And your
sure.
mom was right there.
What was it? Short, tall, cute, and ugly, fuck them all, or something like that?
I
Some sort of
don't know.
combination.
Well,
That was at my bash.
We'll have
that was amazing.
We'll have J-Dog on at one point
Oh,
to
that's a good
share
point.
some wisdom.
Some wisdom. Just
But-
sprinkle some wisdom, like salt.
All right, so Dylan's in a relationship. Tristan's single. I'm single. Zach.
I'm single myself. Just living.
Just living.
Married 2 years.
Wow. So about 2 of us have
The
our lives
relationship's been
together.
going on for longer than that, though, hasn't it?
You guys have been together
Well, obviously, it's been
Seriously.
longer than 2 years.
6 years now.
Yeah, he's
Still
our first day married. You're the
No,
one.
like-
You're the one.
We started dating around the same time you and Kayla started dating.
Yeah, exactly. So
And you haven't proposed to Kayla yet?
no, rings are fucking expensive.
What an asshole. What an asshole.
Wow.
Carter,
No,
you're at
just
least a
joking.
nice guy who proposed. Dylan,
Dylan just wants to
ring
race the
pop.
same.
I'll give her a
That's because I'm so fucking broke all the time, dude.
A ring pop.
I'm gonna be on one knee with
What
somebody
happens when you spend
behind
all
me.
your money? That's what happens when you spend all your money on Mountain Dew video.
Oh shit.
It's a good time.
All hopped up on Mountain Dew.
Alright.
So that's a little bit about us and why we're here, relationship status, and what we're really looking at here. And hopefully, like Tristan said, you know, we can work through, you know, our situations and where we've been to, you know, maybe help you or just get some laughs along the way. And ultimately, I guess next we should just jump into where we're at today with like dating. You know, how we've done everything. So.
Wait, can I interject? I think we should share our first experiences of the whole nice guy finishing last.
Yes. So
I think
why
that would
we
be-
decided to put this podcast?
Yeah, the why.
Fair
why
enough, fair enough.
I've done this.
So Dylan,
I don't really have any experiences.
I think there's at least one point. It doesn't have to be a relationship. It can be a nice
Oh.
guy finishing last.
Well, I mean, because me and Kayla started out in like high school.
Okay, but
You guys know that.
I think it goes beyond relationships. Like, you can just be a nice guy and get burned.
and get
Yeah.
burned.
Yeah.
That's fairly true. And
Daily.
honestly,
Maybe
I don't
weekly.
really have too many experiences of those even.
You've never been
The only
burned?
time
Kayla
I've
doesn't. Then why the fuck are you here?
well, I mean,
He's
like
here to be the reasoning voice behind
the
us.
only time that I've actually really gotten burned at all, and it wasn't even bad. Like it was just like I think it was homecoming or something. And,
Classic.
And you know, I really wanted to dance with this one girl, and of course, like because I wasn't
Assertive.
very like forceful with what I wanted, you know, like I feel like
Didn't really take advantage of the
didn't really
situation.
take advantage of it, which I don't know if that's so much as like a nice guy finishing last kind of thing, as
I'd
much
say
as
that's
it is.
in the category, wouldn't you? Not being assertive in that situation. I mean, nice guys kind of play it passive
Yeah.
and kind of let the.
I'd say so.
I'd say
Yeah.
it's in the.
It sucks for you, dude. Just
Yeah.
kidding. You have a
No,
very
no.
wonderful relationship, so
Yeah, thanks, man.
you know.
But no, I mean like so. Wanted to dance with her. It kind of broke my heart because that was the first time I really like.
Oh no! Was this middle school?
Broke your heart?
Oh,
Little
gee.
Bill.
It didn't really
Oh,
break my heart. Like I was upset because I, you know, like this was the
Yeah.
only time that you're like, it's like high
Wait,
school.
so did you ask her and she said no, or you just didn't ask her at all?
I don't think I even really asked her. But
You just showed up.
no. The whole thing is like during homecoming, I was gonna go up to her and I was gonna be like, hey, like, do you want to dance? You know, like just a nice dance because I wasn't really into the whole grinding scene.
So you're
But
neat.
that's what it
Away.
said.
2 foot away.
Room for
Mine was
judgment.
like between the two of you.
So no, well, I never even ended up dancing with her because I looked over into the like pile of people grinding in the center of the dance floor, and she's right there with some other dude just getting it on.
And then Dylan immediately turned around and
Nice.
cried. and walked
I was
off.
very sad, but funny enough, that's the same night that me and Kayla actually had our first slow dance because I walked away from that and I walked up to Kayla and I'm like, hey,
Hey, everything
wanna
happens.
dance?
Hey,
you
hey,
can
you're second
Okay, well, like that.
You're second, you know.
It was,
I hope she watches.
it was a mistake.
Hey, I
that
know
led
you're
to
my
something
second
better.
choice.
Hey,
but-
but I love you. But I love you.
You want
6
dance?
years later, here I am with the second place.
Hell yeah, bro. All right, Candy, hit us up. What you got? That's your asshole.
Yeah, no, that's how it has to be.
I hope you all finish last for the rest of your fucking lives.
Jeez. Rude.
Well, so as of late, like the last 5 years I've talked to are now in relationships. So,
Hey, you're just setting them up.
Yeah.
That's all there is to it.
well, that's unfortunate for me. But my first time, I was telling you guys a story the other night. How I was on Tinder. I mean, I just got off a really long breakup. My one rule, like, I don't know if this is weird or not, but I don't like to travel for girls. Like, I don't like to go outside 30 minutes. Like, fuck that, fuck them. Don't like to do that. So I met this girl on Tinder. We were talking for a couple weeks. I traveled to Ferris State from Lansing. That's like a 2-hour drive. And then we cuddled over the night. And then I drove to her, and then she said, well, it's too long of a drive. We should probably just not talk anymore. I was like, what? that is my first experience.
That's one of those moments.
Would you say that's why you started doing that? Why you have that model now, kind of?
No, that was a real
Burned him so bad.
She was a little redhead, Tristan.
Ooh.
The redhead.
No.
So, no, I had to do it.
Damn.
I had to do it.
Alright, so I guess we'll go next. First off, that's ass.
Yeah,
Sorry,
that was
Chief.
stupid.
But so I went to Ohio State my freshman year of college, and down there at the fuck guy school, as you guys, as most people would call it, here in Michigan at
The
least.
armpit of the United States.
Yes, all those things. Anyway,
I
I was in the Naval ROTC like program, so I was going to be like an officer in the Navy. So anyway, I was hot shit, right?
Okay. Someone hit him.
That was weird. But I met this girl on the swim team, and we went, a couple dates, Noodles and Company and Chipotle, and we were hanging out.
Big time dates.
Big time,
Big time
huge,
dates.
huge college dates.
Big
huge
time.
college dates, right?
Hey, noodles and cola can be expensive, man.
It gets up
It's
there
a
with that
little
macaroni and
pricey,
cheese,
right?
dude.
No,
I'm
it's
talking
not some
about.
mac and cheese though.
Does slap.
Panera
Does
mac
slap.
and cheese.
Okay, Panera mac and cheese.
It doesn't
Top
matter.
notch. Anyway, back to the story. So we're hanging out. It's getting kind of serious, kind of weird. I don't know, whatever happens. And I'm like, hey, I'm actually probably going to be moving back to Michigan. Finish school in Michigan State. And I was like being up front with her, like, hey, this is what's going to happen. Trying to be the nice guy. And she's like, yeah, well, I mean, I don't know about that. We can have sex. We had sex and it just fell off. So ultimately, it broke my heart.
Great ending to the story.
What a great ending. Anyway, Carter, what you got, guy?
I don't really have anything.
So you
We'll
never
have one
finished last.
story
Not
of you
one time.
being a decent human being, and then you got burned because of it.
Definitely not Caleb.
Yeah, it's
Sorry,
like,
that was a joke.
maybe it like worked, but
You can tell that work story.
It's fine. I
I
mean,
don't
this
know,
applies to
I
everyone.
can't have
It worked.
anything in
How can it
particular.
work?
Like, you try and like help someone out, and then they claim the.
Oh, so
Yeah.
not with
Yeah.
girls, but with tires and
Absolutely.
greasy
So,
old
as
men.
we
Those fucking tires, man.
Yeah, as we said, he is married, so he might not have much relationship or fuckboy advice as we have it, but he has real life experience advice. That's good.
Yeah.
So he's
That's all I
your
can
real
try.
life experience.
It's all the same.
That's fair.
Nice
That's
guy
fair.
finishes
Good
last.
stuff.
No matter what it's in.
It's true.
Mr. Butters.
So you always finish first. You know what? That's good. Caleb doesn't appreciate that too much, but that's good.
All right, my turn.
Taps the beer.
Alright,
God.
oh boy. I've had quite a few experiences with finishing last for just being a decent person and having like morals and ethics.
Let's hear them.
Yeah, tell me
Well,
about your morals.
so like I guess my
You have none.
Have no
I'm
more.
waiting for this story so I can say no.
No.
I guess really my first experience, I mean, is back in high school, probably. Just like, you chase after a girl and like, try to be the nice guy, you take her to these dates, you go to the movies together, you drive her, she doesn't
I have
have
a
a
question.
car.
And one of your best friends gets with her.
Was your experience before or after the girl wanted to tie you up in bed?
Or other
Before,
things.
motherfucker.
Or other things.
I just
Or
Before the strap on and the KY,
the peanut butter on the
the gagging, the bondage, before
Do you
all
want-
of it.
wanted to leave this out of that.
jumped in as
Sorry.
well.
Just had to fucking go there, didn't you? You had to fucking go there. Shit.
Hey, but nice rack on that one, huh?
Okay, continue to the side center. We got a side.
Jesus, I'm talking.
He's got big hearts. That's what it is. Tristan
Jeez,
Oh fuck!
Do your thing. Do your thing.
Tristan gets one PB touch and he's in love. Who is it though, right?
I'm not the one getting married in the middle of a bar.
Not the story time.
All right.
Nice guy.
All right.
Oh my god.
No, I lost my train of thought. Thanks.
No,
Because
continue.
back in high school, you know, you chase after this girl, and you know she tells you she really likes you, she's really into you, and that you know she's happy that you know you guys are going on these dates, and she's talking about making it official, and you know being young and dumb, you think that this is the greatest thing ever, and you know you're driving her because she doesn't have a car, and you're always you know taking her everywhere and stuff, and then next thing you know she just stops texting you, and then she's like, then finally you get a response out of her after like a week or whatever of her like, yeah, I just don't think this is gonna work. And then it turns out she finally started getting the attention she wanted from the dude that she truly liked, and she just led you on because she just wanted the attention.
Yeah, no, I've noticed that many times though. Like I think it was just like what, a month ago that it was pretty much like the same situation for you again. Like I mean it was just
Less than a
repeat.
month ago.
Less
It's
than a
like
month
2
ago.
weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
Oh.
Just an immediate repeat of, oh hey, you know, girls.
It happens all too often, I think.
Yeah.
Where you know, girls aren't getting. I mean, I guess it can go both ways. But
Yeah, I mean yeah.
you know, you try to be the decent guy. You know, take it slow, do the right thing, take them on dates, talk to them.
Wait until the third date at least.
Sure. And, you know, just be a decent person, and then they just stop talking to you because they finally start getting the attention from the person that they really wanted the attention from, and the only reason that they were talking to you is because they wanted attention.
Or they were just bored or something.
Or they were bored.
Boredom.
It's just a backup.
You know, I have
It kind of sucks.
Not even that sometimes.
Yeah. I've noticed a lot how it's like when you're on social media and you're just talking to someone, you're like, oh, hey, we should meet up. You know, we should hang out. And they're like, oh, yeah, we should do that. Actually, Zach has a good story, literally just about this that was just recent with that, the lady who starts with an M. I was like, oh, hey, let's hang out multiple times.
It wasn't off social media, though.
No, okay, well, I mean, it
We
wasn't,
met
but
in
like,
person.
but you guys still, okay, I guess what I'm saying is, on the
Yeah, they
social
played
media
tonsil
platform,
hockey, but
Jesus Christ.
I get what you're saying.
What I'm saying,
I get what you're saying.
where it's like, hey, we should just hang out, you know, we should meet up, we should do whatever.
Yeah,
it's like people get
I keep-
bored, or if you don't have immediate,
You
like,
text them every single
satisfaction,
day.
you know?
You text them every single day, and then the one day you say, "Hey, let's actually meet up and not just texting, call."
Yeah.
They're like, "I'm busy that day. I'm busy that day.
Yeah.
I'm busy that
Ah,
day. Can't
sorry,
do it.
can't
do
make
it.
it, you
Can't
know?
do it."
Yep.
Yeah.
And then that goes on until it's like, I get bored with them. If they do that, that's when I start losing interest and just stop talking.
You just stop
Finally,
talking.
you just.
So,
If somebody wants to be in your life and be in your life, they'll make the time for you.
that is true. Anyways, fuck all that shit.
Fuck.
So
that
here is where we get into the part of, I guess, flip that. Bad guys finish first, or dicks, douchebags finish first. Dill, do you have a statement where you're a complete asshole, where you're like, ah, fuck this, I'm doing it my way, and it worked out for you? I guess in life, or I guess with relationships. I don't know.
Honestly, I probably do that shit all the time at work.
I do that shit fucking daily. This man is a glass expert, alright? He can get your glass in and
It's
out
not
without
even-
an issue.
It's
This man
mostly
gets up in
because,
my
like,
glass and ass.
Glass and ass, his motto only.
gas, glass, or ass. I mean,
That's it. Alright, fair enough, fair enough.
but no, I mean like, cause it's mostly with my boss, cause she'll try and lead me in a straight line, like, gotta do it like this, you gotta do this, and I fuck with her all the time, constantly. Even today, she was
Even today.
well, cause like it was funny, cause like I'm gonna stuff this windshield, and pretty much what that is you just put it in real quick, don't take out the cowl, and sometimes you don't need to, but
Use the seating area for the windshield.
yes, it's the plastic portion that.
So this motherfucker goes in dry with these windshields.
So, and
Oh
she's just out back there. She's like, I'm just joking with her, and she's like, all right, so you're gonna pull the cowl and do all that. I'm like, nah, doesn't need the cowl pulled. She's like, you got 3 guys here. Like, why don't you just pull the cowl? I'm like, okay. She walks up front, stuff that bitch.
Stuff that bitch. Stuff that bitch.
Dump that bitch.
Stuff that
Fuck
bitch.
that cow.
Immediately.
Fuck
She
the cow.
even walked back there in the middle of me doing it.
Stuff that bitch.
She just looked at
locks
me.
eyes with her. Fuck you, bitch.
I'm like, you know what's happening.
And so it paid out for you. I mean, you went faster and you got paid for the day,
The thing is, I do this literally all the time.
right?
And have 0 issues with it all the time.
All right, yeah. So
I'm probably the best there is.
I am
It's
the best.
It's
Best
the
class
best.
man
There's bad and never will be.
ever. You're doing great. All right, Kanan.
Your numbers are the best.
No, they're way up there.
We have the best.
Oh,
Right.
me?
Yes, sir. What you got?
Bad guy.
Finishing first.
I have a couple stories, I guess. I mean, do you want me to go off my job like him, or you want me to go off relationship?
I would
You want me
think,
to-
since you have like more frequent fuckboy flyer miles, frequent miles on the fuckboy stand, I go.
Frequent fuckboy flyer miles.
Yeah. FFFM.
What are the rewards for that?
Having
Big
fun.
dick energy.
Having
apparently.
fun.
Something
That's
comes
the
out.
word. I don't know. I mean, we can talk about the Bud Bash one.
Yeah. Okay, that was good. That was good. That was good.
We're doing a, I mean,
Yeah, roll it. Roll
so
tape.
we'll just do
Roll tape.
we'll do a quick portion of that.
Yep.
Basically, this girl was all over me, and
Hold up.
she might have
See?
had a guy.
Bud Bash is a crazy redneck stripper fest.
Yes.
All right, roll.
Okay, so big party, big boat party, bunch of party, like people pull their boats up party. It was just a few months ago. Basically, this girl came up to me and was like kissing me and stuff, and then she had a guy, and the guy wanted to fight me, but I mean,
What are you gonna do?
He
Just
didn't
nice guys
swing.
finish last.
he didn't
right?
swing. I mean, I had my boys with him. He probably would have killed him.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
To be fair, I had no idea this even happened. I was drunk on a boat.
We were all pretty black.
Yeah, we're pretty drunk. Pretty drunk.
About 15 deep by that point.
Ah.
I mean, I guess that's kind of a bad guy.
I mean, that's
finishing-
good. That's good.
finishing first.
It's a good
I mean,
one.
that was
Yeah,
a
it was
fun
like
time.
fucking having a good time, and you had fun, right? I mean, you had a great time doing it.
Well, you literally weren't you talking to her like, is this your guy?
Yeah, I
She was
asked
like,
her.
Yeah,
And
just
she
a
said
friend,
no.
just a guy she came with, literally.
But the
quote.
guy thought differently.
the guy,
Very much
the
so.
guy.
He made that very clear.
Well, to be fair, he was a dick.
Well, to be fair,
And he was bad at pong, so I mean,
Yeah, that's true.
sucks to be him. That's all there is to it. All right, I guess I'll roll one. So I'm actually gonna talk about G Money at the bar that one time.
G-Money.
So this girl, right?
Oh.
Actually, this is a tough one, but you know what? It was a good time for me. Okay, so one of my friends, previous friends, was actually dating this girl at the time.
oh shit.
So they're dating, having a good time. He rolls into one of my finance classes at Michigan State. I'm like, oh, bro, what's up, man? So I go up and sit with him, and this girl, like next to her, she's, oh, this is Grace. This girl I'm dating, it's my girlfriend. She locks eyes. She looks me up and down, and she's like, hi, I'm Grace. I was like, oh, okay.
That was that.
Well,
she saw your name.
she saw
Yeah,
the,
you
saw
was
the
there.
locks, you know.
For sure.
Anyway, so we get to talking. They go through like this really rough time where he apparently like abused her and shit like this. So anyway, she ends up like cutting ties with him, right? Literally, probably not a week later, maybe 2 weeks later. I don't know. It was whatever. We're in the bar together, and we're drinking. You know, we did a little bit of a pregame. I met Zach at the bar. And she comes up to me and we're like having a good time. We just start making out in the bar and she's like, yo, do you want to be my boyfriend? you know me, being the absolute lover boy that I am. You know, sit man, whatever. I say yes. I mean, yes. there's no question about it. And then she's like, hey, you want to come home with me? I'm like, yeah. I do. So we go home, and she tells me this whole story, like elaborate story, about how the first day she met me, she's like, yeah, I had a crush on him. I was like, wow, shit, that stuff still exists, right? So anyway, it played out. I was like, fuck, that kid, whatever, happens. So, Carter, what you got?
What a great story.
What a fantastic story.
Another long. I don't really know how to end them. I just know how to begin them. So
That's fine.
that's fair.
I mean, I don't know how to follow that great piece of literature right there. I mean, I don't really have any
That's good. I mean, if you got like nice
douchebag
stuff, so
fuckboy stories from Michaela.
that would be fucking wild.
My ass would beat if I tried something.
It's okay. We don't have to tell anyone about the film. We know them all.
We know them all.
We
We know them all.
Don't
Takes
worry.
a sip. Fuck.
Your
boys.
bachelor party was a crazy
Oh, shut
night.
Dude, I cannot believe.
All.
No, it's not.
Nothing.
That's not there. That's
They
not
are making crap up.
So what you got? Something like Dylan, maybe,
I don't know, like work
with those old men and
those
the
old
tires.
bastards and them tires.
Saggy fuckers.
I don't know, like specifically with a certain tire company. They ask you to do quite a bit beyond your pay grade.
Specifically.
So sometimes you gotta be a dick and be like, you don't pay me to do that shit. So no, I'm not doing that. And then it pays off the end because they give you more money.
They give you more.
I guess
Fuck,
that
dude,
works.
that's good shit.
That works.
That's good shit.
That's some financial advice for me.
That's some
Absolute financial advice.
Don't go above your pay grade.
Don't go above your pay grade.
And
If
don't
they
make
want
more.
you to.
Make sure they know. Make sure they
I'm
know.
gonna shove
And I would love to for more money.
If you
Yes.
pay me another $1.50 an hour, then we're talking.
Shit, Tristan.
Absolutely.
$1.50.
Now we're teaching them how to negotiate. I thought that was a different course.
Oh,
Listen, I mean, you walk out right then and there, what are they gonna do? Probably hire someone.
especially right now. No, especially right
They
now.
pay weekly because there's a high turnaround rate.
A revolving door.
All right, Tristan.
All right, what you got, bud?
Oh man, jeez.
I don't know.
I guess I don't really have.
Don't
a
tell
good
them all at
story
once.
of
I
me
have
being, like,
so many about you.
You're an asshole.
No, just, well,
Yeah.
yeah.
I
Just
have
roll it, dude.
So I guess like in just like a general sense of like being an asshole, like you kind of gotta play the game when you're talking to girls, especially at this age, like 18 to about 24.
Yeah.
You gotta play the game, and
Have you
gotta
been
play-
with many 24-year-olds or older? That's my question.
No.
No. All right, fair.
So, but I'm just saying in that age range.
Yes. I agree with that.
There's the game you got to play. And the game is you
Take what you can and give nothing back.
You have to be an asshole.
Yeah, that's true.
You do, because at the end of the day, the overwhelming majority of girls in this age group don't like too much attention.
Yeah, that's true.
If you text them back too quickly, oh, you're too clingy. You gotta like take the amount of time that they took to text you back and basically add 15 to 20 minutes.
Now that's some math.
Jesus.
Now that's some math right there. That's an equation.
damn.
But it's
You
true.
can't make them feel
lot of
too
unnecessary-
wanted, because if they feel like that you're too into them, they're gonna lose interest because they lose the thrill of the hunt,
so-
or whatever the fuck.
so,
it
you know
is.
what?
Okay, all right. We can take a point from you here in a minute, but I want to let Tristan finish.
Okay.
You
See,
have 2
my,
minutes.
see, my thing
You have to.
is so for all you kings out there, right? I want you to do this. You're talking to a girl, you're kind of into her, right? I want you to do this, right? She texts you, text back within a few minutes, see how long it takes her to text back, right? And then she'll text you back, take some time, give it about 15, 20 minutes, text her back, and see how quickly she texts you back. I guarantee it'll be quicker the longer you wait.
Little exploratory
Guaranteed.
So
data
that-
collection.
Why it's that way, I have absolutely no clue.
That's
It's
different.
stupid, but that's just the way it is.
That's different with their relationships, though. When you're in a relationship, it's completely different.
When you're in a
No,
relationship,
time out. Before you go that far,
Yeah.
Carter, I would like to
Kind of
take
short.
points from you. What's your disagreement you got here?
I was just gonna say, like, I wouldn't go completely like adding 15, 20 minutes to their response time.
Immediately.
You seem like an actual dick. And you don't give a flying fuck
Hold up.
that they have to
Hold up,
think
Carter.
or anything. They have to think you
Because
care at
that's
some point.
because
Wait,
the
wait,
overwhelming majority of the time, the girls are leaving the nice guys for the fucking asshole that works at 7-Eleven and works a dead end job and has
Alright,
no
time out.
fucking future
Hey,
plans.
Biden,
How long
Trump,
has it been?
Shut the fuck up.
How long has it been since you've played the actual
That is
game?
fair. It's been a few years.
Okay, so what you
High
would
school
say.
relationships are not the same as.
So wait, hold on,
No,
hold on.
no.
As Canyon said, you know, in a relationship, it's different, right?
It's completely different.
Obviously.
So if the wife there, wait for it. If Michaela texts you, will your balls be in her purse in 15 minutes, or does it have to be before that?
Honestly, at this point, she understands I'm doing shit,
Oh, okay.
so I don't have to respond right away.
You have to sneak
She'll
up
make a
on
little
her.
comment if it's been an hour or two,
Jesus.
but I'm like, whatever.
Whatever. Oh, are you?
You get to a point.
Did you
Like,
say?
I get like you don't have to be in constant
No.
communication with somebody, but at the same time, it's like okay, you've posted on your Snap story, you've posted on Instagram. You know, I know you're not at work. Like it's been 2 hours. You're just purposefully ignoring me at this point.
And you know what?
If that's the
Okay,
case, then
all right.
that's not for you.
So
Exactly. So just move on. Don't, they're
Maybe
not
we're
worth your
arguing the same
time.
point. I
Then.
don't know.
You know what though? I think that those are some really interesting points too, because like also in the same aspect, you can see how far you are in this relationship because if you're not for sure and you want to text her, you're like, hey, how's it going? She texts back like, oh yeah, doing good, blah blah blah, and then you just stop for an hour, and then if she texts back, K. Well, you guys are probably dating.
that's when you know you either fucked up or you're dating.
I think there's a couple different phases in the texting realm, anyhow.
I would say so too, but
It's so
I think we
fucking
should
complicated.
table
It
back
is.
to
It's too complicated. Talking and dating are so complicated.
This is true.
already.
Well, we're gonna
Because you
table.
go from
Whoop.
Mr. President.
Unfortunately, this evening we've that's all we have for tonight. We've ran out of time, so catch us next time.
Stay hungry, kids.